Chapter 4. Somebody's watching. I got to the parking lot, looking around for my car, swearing I parked closer to the entrance. I pressed the panic button on my keychain. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, there you are. I started walking towards the flashing lights and beeping horn, singing Devil's Dust. Walking along, I was hit by a strange feeling, yet again. It seems since my parents' deaths, I have been more in tune with people watching me. People were always watching me, probably afraid of how I was going to react to my parents' death. It started off with just small sensations of being watched. After looking around, confirming my suspicions, finding the person that was watching me, I have learned to trust it. Only tonight, I was getting shivers down my spine and my hairs were standing on end. I knew I wasn't alone. I slowed my pace, looking around, startling with a yelp. Bottles clanked loudly against metal, causing me to jump. I spun around to see the bartender emptying the night's trash into the dumpster, and the breath I did not realize I was holding, released forcefully. "Quit being silly, Kira." "Gosh!" I gave one last look around, taking in a deep breath. Nothing could be seen, allowing me to exhale and walk the rest of the way to my car. Once inside the safe confines of my Jeep, I locked the doors. Shaking the feeling that someone was watching me was becoming impossible. Was it him? After glancing in all the cars and still not seeing anyone, I turned the key in the ignition and headed home. I checked my rear view mirror several times, still seeing nothing but darkness. I settled on the notion that I was truly being silly. I cranked up the radio, singing along to Bad Romance by Lady Gaga, checking the rear view mirror one last time. Something caught my eye, and automatically the Jeep began to slow. Still looking in my mirror, what the heck was that? As a flash of silver ran across the road. Was that a dog? Surely we don't have wild dogs around here. It looked too big for a dog, though. I stopped the Jeep, contemplating whether or not to get out. "You had better just keep moving, Kara." My shoulders shook as another shiver ran down my back. I turned the music down and lowered the window. What is that? Howling? It had to be a dog. It almost sounds like a wolf. Maybe. We have a pack of wolves out there. I raised the window, made sure the doors were locked, and turned the music back up. Just go home, Kira, before you get yourself into trouble. I did that a lot and was always wandering off as a kid, too. If something catches my attention, there's nothing to draw me away. It would be cool to see a wolf, though. I shook my head and headed home. I wasn't going to allow myself to check it out without someone else being with me in case it attacked me or something. I frequently watched my mirrors, hoping to get a better glance of the silver dog. Nothing ever came into view.